Gracias.
You know, because it was worth nothing now. And I gave her a coin as a fire.
Saludos, saludos.
All night long.
Beautiful. And you can go stand out over there.
Thank you guys.
And you can stand on this side.
Yeah, you'll go to the left.
Where's your speaker?
Now you do is you got filming or do you want to stand over here?
¿Quieres, ¿Quieres pararte acá?
You made it.
Made it.
You feel good, you can hold hands, you can whatever feels comfortable.
Yes.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. It's a beautiful, beautiful California San Luis Obispo day, right? This is a celebration. This is a real celebration. We're here to celebrate perhaps one of the most rewarding, one of the most exciting, one of the most important, and one of the most powerful forces there is, and that's love. We're here to celebrate your love and to unite you in marriage. But first of all, I know that you want to thank each and every one of these people for coming here today. Thank you, all of you, for being here to celebrate with them. But not just to celebrate with them, but for being a part of their lives, for being there in all of the ways that I know that each one of you have been there for them, to help them become who they are, to find themselves, to find each other, and to make it to this really important day. And each one of you have played a very important role in little ways and in big ways to help them make it here today. And Wilber and Maria, when you really look deeply within yourself, you can see that it's love like that that is the heart of your lives. And every interaction that you've ever had with love, with each person here and with other friends and family members that might not be here, but each relationship has added some kind of nuance to what love means to you. You know, how you sense love, how you understand what love is and what it feels like, and how you express love in all your relationships. And every interaction that you've had with love with each of these people has made an impact on you. And this background with love has set the stage for quite possibly the most extraordinary love you're ever going to experience, and that's the love that you have with each other. And what I really love about your story is that you were friends first for a long time. You were able to see, in this friendship, you were able to see genuine, natural aspects of each other. To see each other's character and each other's personality with just from a more platonic viewpoint. And then when the possibility of a romantic relationship arose, those traits and those character, each person's character and personality, those things that you love about each other, really took on a new and special meaning. And you shared with me a little bit about your relationship and what you love and appreciate about each other. It's really sweet, really sweet. Now you might be opposites in some respects, but you have many of the foundations of a successful marriage already. because you both said that you communicate with each other really well. Notably, that you really listen to each other, what the other person's saying, and that you value each other's perspective and the way that you each look at things. And you're patient with each other, and when difficulties and things arise, that you work through them quickly and skillfully. That's beautiful. And you also told me that you don't judge each other, that you really see each other as an individual, as a person who has their own feelings and thoughts, and that you have each other's happiness and well-being in mind, and each other's best interests at heart. That's beautiful. That's really important. And that spirit of sensitivity and generosity with each other, that's created and will continue to create a meaningful, beautiful life for you. And you deserve love. You deserve love. And you deserve happiness, and you deserve wholeness and fullness in your life. Everyone does. This love that you've discovered and cultivated between the two of you, it's really given you the opportunity to really flourish and to come alive. And in marriage, love in a marriage can come alive at any moment, in any situation. And as you work with love through the years, it will nourish you, and it will nurture you and heal you and affirm that what you're doing is the right thing. And it uncovers things you need to see over time. And it challenges you sometimes. It teaches you a lot of really great lessons. But it really adds a color and dimension to the very fabric of life itself. In the situations of your lives today, you're young, you have a lot ahead of you. In the situations of your life today that you're striving for, these are so important, and you're doing them together. But also, life has a way of changing, sometimes really quickly, sometimes really slowly that you hardly even notice. But the things of today will be replaced by the things of tomorrow, and those will be replaced by something new. And years from now, decades from now, maybe, you'll look back and things will be very different. But it's the love that you have for each other and how you loved each other through all those years that will be the most important and beautiful, precious thing that you'll ever have. So it's time for your vows. And now, vows are really important because by entering into this marriage, you're proclaiming your love for each other, trust in each other, and your loyalty to each other, and your intentions in your life together. And as you say these vows to each other today, they're like seeds that you're planting. And as you care for these seeds and let them grow and nurture them, they'll grow into a lifetime of beautiful, deep-rooted, beautiful love. But before you make those vows to each other, I know that you've thought about each other and you want to say something special. So, are you ready for that?
Yes.
Would you like to go first?
Yeah.
We need a microphone.
Beautiful Maria, as I stand here with you today and I look into your eyes, it's very hard to imagine my life without you by my side. I love every second spent by your side because I love you for who you are and who you want to be. Today I vow to make my life forever yours and be by your side every step of the way. I say these words from the bottom of my heart because without you, I wouldn't be the man I am today. You are truly my other half, and I want nothing more than to love you, honor you, cherish you, and cherish you as your husband, as long as we both shall live. Without you, I am nothing, but with you, I am more than myself. I am beyond excited to be your husband, and I am ready to spend our lives together, because you're my favorite, my lover, and most of all, my best friend. and I will love you and protect you. My love from this point on until the end of time.
Wilber, I have thought about this day ever since I fell in love with you. Ever since I had the slightest thought that you and I would turn into something more, and I guess great. Because here we are on our wedding day. I love you for so many reasons. You are the most kind, compassionate, understanding, and most forgiving man I know. You love me freely and are never judgmental. You make me feel loved and never alone. You demonstrate how much I mean to you daily. I am so grateful for everything that you do for me day in and day out. You are everything I've prayed for. From this day forward, I promise to always stand by your side no matter what else goes at us. Marriage can be one of the best things in life, and the fact that I get to marry you makes me smile inside and out. I love you so much.
And Wilber, as you take Maria to be your wife, do you vow to love her unconditionally? Do you pledge your faithfulness and love to her and vow to support her, to honor her, to respect her, to treasure her, nurture her, protect, and care for her?
I do.
And do you promise that when Maria is troubled that you'll be compassionate, listening and holding her, and when she's happy that you'll share in that moment together? And do you promise that when challenges present themselves that you'll have patience with each other, to stand and work together, to persevere through whatever situations arise?
Yes, I do.
And Wilber, in the presence of these witnesses, as you take Maria to be your wife, do you vow to be her faithful partner in sickness and in health, in good times and bad times, in joy as well as in sorrow? Do you promise to love her, respect her, to laugh with her, to cry with her, and to cherish her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Maria, as you promise to take Wilber to be your husband, do you vow to love him unconditionally? And do you pledge your faithfulness and love to him? Do you promise to support him, to honor him, respect him, to treasure him, nurture him, protect and care for him? And do you promise that when Wilber is troubled, that you'll be compassionate, listening and holding him, and when he's happy that you'll share in that moment together? You promise that when challenges present themselves that you'll have patience with each other, to stand and work together, to persevere through whatever situations arise. And Maria, in the presence of these witnesses, as you take Wilber to be your husband, you vow to be his faithful partner in sickness and in health, in good times and bad times, in joy as well as in sorrow. Do you promise to love him, to respect him, laugh with him, cry with him, and to cherish him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
It's time for your rings. Good job, Mary. Would you like a ring?
Should I? Here.
Here you go. Now these rings that you're holding, these are beautiful, I must say.
Thank you.
But they have a very important purpose to remind you of some very important things. Because you won't always be in each other's presence. You might be in another city, You might be at work, you might just be in another room. But you'll always have something to remind you that there's someone just right there who loves you, that cares for you, to share your sorrows and to share your joys. And also to remind you of the dedication and the commitment that you have to yourself, and to each other, and to the marriage. And so, through the years, I hope that each time you look at the ring on your finger, that you'll let it strengthen your love and remind you of your beloved. So Wilber, as you place the ring on Maria's finger, repeat after me. Maria, I give you this ring to wear.
Maria, I give you this ring to wear
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
my faith in our marriage,
my faith in our marriage,
and my devotion to you.
and my devotion to you.
And when you see this ring, think of me,
And when you see this ring, think of me,
and remember our love for each other.
and remember our love for each other.
Wilber, I give you this ring to wear
Wilber, I give you this ring to wear
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
my faith in our marriage,
my faith in our marriage,
and my devotion to you.
and my devotion to you.
When you see this ring, think of me,
When you see this ring, think of me,
and remember our love for each other.
and remember our love for each other.
Well, I hope your rings will always be a touchstone to all those things. Well, each of us, as we go through our lives, we only get a few really important moments, those rare milestone moments that are so important that we remember everything about it. We remember who was there and what we were wearing and what we felt. But this is one of those days for you. This is your wedding day. And I hope that it's as special as you always dreamed it would be, and better. So enjoy every moment, and every hug, and every handshake. And I hope as you go into your future, whatever that is, that your lives are just really filled with good health and fun and laughter and peace and a lot of love. And continue to love each other and support each other, help each other as your relationship just gets deeper and better over time. And look for opportunities to be good to one another. And always have each other's happiness in mind. It goes a long, long way. Well, Wilber and Maria, you have heard a few important words about love, about marriage, and you've said some beautiful things to each other. You've made your promises to each other and exchanged your rings to bind them. So now's the part that you've been waiting a lifetime for. I take great pleasure to announce, from this moment forward, you are now united in marriage as husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
¡Ey! ¡Bravo! ¡Felicidades!
Don't forget to give her flowers. Well, everyone, I'd like to introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Cruz.
¡Wow!
Yeah, no, you ain't no psycho. You're not like the others, no. No changing behaviors. Not sure how to act around you. So colorful and bright, yeah. I wanna be enough, yeah. You make me come alive, babe. I wanna be the time of your life. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride, yeah. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Just can't promise things. Making it happen, yeah. Cause you're a winner. I'm not gonna fall down. This ain't my final round. Hey, drinking Annie in the corner. I don't wanna be alone. Ay, sitting looking like a loser, but I don't wanna lose ya. Come change my life just for a while. Let's go for a ride now. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it up to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else. Outside the club, we come alive, let's go for a ride.